Before our game yesterday, The Athletic wrote about tragedy chanting. They analyzed it and they gave examples of tragedy chanting. And they went further to write about the consequences. In fact, they wrote about those who have been caught and the punishment they have received. They gave the examples as 1, the Hillsborough disaster, when 97 Liverpool fans were unlawfully killed in a crush at Sheffield Wednesday Stadium in 1989. That is a tragedy that befell Liverpool. And fans, opposing fans, used that to mock Liverpool. They wrote the second one as the Heysel Stadium disaster, when 39 fans, mostly Italians, supporting Juventus, were killed at the 1985 European Cup final against Liverpool. That is used against Juventus of Italy. Then they wrote the third one, the Munich air disaster. This is the one that affected our club, Manchester United. This happened in 1958. 23 people were killed. 8 players died. So other clubs, their fans, like Liverpool fans, they use it as a chant to mock our club, to mock our fans. People died, as I said earlier. People lost their lives. Why will you sing about it? Why will you use it to mock those affected? They gave another example, the Bradford fire, when a stand in Bradford City's Valley Parade Stadium caught ablaze in 1985, resulting in the deaths of 56 spectators. Then they wrote again about the fatal stabbings of Leeds fans, Chris Loftus and Kevin Spade, before the 2000 UEFA Cup semi-final with Galatasaray in Istanbul. Then the last one they wrote is the death of Cardiff City striker Emiliano Sala in a plane crash in 2019. He just had a contract with Cardiff City, and he was coming from France, from his club in France, on a chartered plane, and the plane perished, and everybody in the plane perished. He never got back. He never got to England. It's a tragedy. These are tragedies that affected people, where people's brothers, people's fathers, even some people's sisters, people's uncles, they lost their lives. Why will a fan use that to mock the opposing fans? It's something that should not be done. You have to be heartless to do that. You have to be a very wicked man to do that. It's not all fans that engage in it. It's just some fans. Don't forget, the bad ones always spoil the names of the good ones. So the best thing is not just to do it at all. If you're a fan, you don't like the other team, don't come to watch. Stay in your house. Football is entertainment. The players entertain the spectators. You go there as a fan, or even not as a fan, you go to that stadium to be entertained, to enjoy the skills, to see the skills on offer and how they use them. Football is purely entertainment. It's just like wrestling in America is entertainment. That is how football is. To those of us from Europe, from Africa, from Asia. We love football. We want to watch football. And people pay money to go to the stadium to watch football. So don't spoil it for them. Because when you are doing it, you are making this chance. You are disturbing people who are with you, who are sitting by your side, or even are far from you. So you are not just chanting, mocking the opposite players, but you are making your own fans, your close fans, uncomfortable in their seats. So don't just do it. Don't just come to the stadium. Because you are spoiling the fun people get from watching football. They went further to write about how this is being condemned. They wrote that in April 2023, a petition to make chanting about tragedies at football matches a criminal offense gained over 70,000 signatures in the space of a week. That followed chants related to the Hillsborough disaster during Liverpool's Premier League fixtures against Chelsea and Manchester United. Then they went further as well to write about what is being done to tackle the issue. They said, ahead of the 2023-2024 campaign, the English FA released a charter to improve behavior across football, which included a commitment to address and punish tragedy chanting. The charter referenced tragedy chanting as unacceptable presence in stadiums, with tough new measures introduced, which will see those found to have committed offenses facing stadium bans and potential criminal prosecution. They also went further to write about the consequences. What is the punishment being given to those who are being arrested, those who are being involved in tragedy chanting and are being caught by the police? They wrote that the FA raised concerns in November 2023 about the frequency of offensive chanting about the Hillsborough disaster. There have been several instances of supporters being punished for tragedy-related abuse since the CPS updated its prosecuting guidance. One, they said a Tottenham Hotspur fan was given a 3-year football banning order and fined in June 2023 for making gestures mocking the Hillsborough tragedy during their 4-3 defeat at Anfield 2 months previously. Another one, they wrote in August 2023, a fan was arrested for engaging in tragedy chanting during the 1-1 draw between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Then they went further. In January, 3 Manchester United supporters were arrested for chants related to the Hillsborough disaster, that is against Liverpool, before their Premier League match at Anfield the previous month. Then they wrote again, another one. In February, 2 fans were arrested for tragedy chanting at the Carabao Cup final between Chelsea and Liverpool. Then the last one they wrote here, that is the last example they stated here, is in March, Arsenal handed 3 supporters 3-year football banning orders after they pleaded guilty to tragedy chanting during their 3rd round FA Cup tie against Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium 2 months previously. In all these punishments stated here by the Athletic, Liverpool is there mainly. Liverpool versus Chelsea, Liverpool versus Arsenal, Liverpool versus Manchester United. But the thing is, it should be discontinued. It's abhorrent. It's inhuman. Tragedies are bad. Tragedies affect everybody. Nobody is immune from tragedy. But you pray for it not to happen to you, not those close to you, not to happen to your loved ones. If it happens to others, don't laugh at them. Don't mock them. That is why I like the measure being taken by the English FA to combat it. It's commendable. Also the CPS, the Crown Prosecution Service. I appreciate what they are doing, how they are trying to combat it. But this is a good first step. It's commendable. And yesterday, the actions of Eric Ten Hag and Jurgen Klopp is commendable. They should be commended for speaking to the fans of their respective clubs that no tragedy chanting is allowed. They should desist from it. And yesterday, there was no tragedy chanting. And also, the management of Old Trafford should be commended for their public announcement throughout the match. It must be stopped. This is 2024. We're in a civilized society. We should try to accommodate others. We all have different views. We all have different orientation, different upbringing. We should try to tolerate others. We should try to be sympathetic to the cause of others or the tragedy of others. We should try to welcome others and be friendly to others. We should not mock others. We should not mock people. Disease from it. We are people. We are all one. No matter the color of your skin, we are the same. We are created by one God. Learn from it. It's not good. Pray for the repose of the souls of those who lost their lives in those tragedies. This has been Arise United Devils. I'm Kisti Aigbokaude. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up and share this video. I'll talk to you in a bit.